We humans should get used to the idea that we are no longer mysterious souls. We are now hackable animals.
AI can even write a new Bible. All the other books of the other religions, humans wrote them. But our book, no. It came from some superhuman intelligence.
Churches all over the world are telling people, stay away from the churches, because the scientists said so. COVID is critical because this is what convinces people to accept, to legitimize total biometric surveillance.
This is the end of human history. Not the end of history, the end of human-dominated history. History will continue with somebody else in control.
Today is an opportunity for Bill to have a conversation through our brain decoding.
We just trained some new models yesterday.
The device is an electrocorticography grid, which is attached to a pedestal, which is screwed onto the participant's skull. And it's the very first person to have this combination.
I think you are wonderful.
Her facial muscles, and that's what we're able to decode into speech.
Hey Ann, how's it going?
It is good to see you.
I was thinking about running to the store.
What time will you be home?
In about an hour.
Do not make me laugh.
The founders of AI are telling us to our face that they want a universal basic income to enslave us. Sam Altman from ChatGPT.
I still am kind of excited, like universal basic income where you just give everybody money.
Elon Musk from Grok.
I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice.
What they're saying is exactly what the World Economic Forum is telling us. You'll own nothing and be happy. If they're offering AI for free, then we are the currency. Our data, our ideas, our creative mind. And by feeding the algorithm, it becomes more and more powerful. And then we end up depending on AI to stay competitive, and humans become more and more ignorant. And if you don't go along with the plan, then here's a welfare check. Under certain conditions, of course. We're deep in it now. And I think the only chance we have to preserve our humanity is to never, under any circumstance, let the robots into our community and never let the microchips go under our skin. That would be the final blow.
Anything that is digital, someone at a computer doing something, AI is going to take over those jobs like lightning.
Coding, anything along those lines,
It's going to take over those jobs like lightning. Just like digital computers took over the job of people doing manual calculations, but much faster. Humans who build things with their hands or do things with their hands, like welding, electrical work, plumbing, anything that's physically moving atoms, like cooking food or farming or like anything that's physical. Those jobs will exist for a much longer time.
So there's a lot of people that feel completely disenfranchised by the system that's currently in place now that I think is going to be upended by AI. So there is an opportunity for them to do something completely different. And the positive aspect of universal basic income is that, first of all, I think we could both agree that if an enormous amount of jobs just go away, that probably is the only way to sustain society. You can't just have people go poor and go hungry when we have unfathomable wealth that's being created by these same systems, right? So universal basic income, on one hand, has a lot of hope because there is this potential that you now no longer... So we're locked into this situation where you think that you're working and you have to work because you have to take care of food and you have to take care of shelter. And that this is what most people are doing with... most people in this country right now are working check to check.
If AI and robots do all the work and humans are obsolete as workers, how the hell are we supposed to live?
I get it, this theory of high universal income is a bit confusing. It is all just a theory for now, but let me try to explain how it would work. Again, this is a speculation for endgame. Right now, you get money by selling your time. You work, you get a salary, you buy food, rent, Netflix. Artificial intelligence and robots take over, factories automated. AI makes the decisions. Human labor is no longer needed as the main economic input. Companies don't need millions of workers. People can't sell labor to earn money in the normal way. The loop breaks. If nothing else changes, you get the nightmare version. Owners of robots get richer. Everyone else loses their paycheck. No one can afford to buy the stuff robots make. The whole system starts to crack. To prevent collapse, we introduce a big universal basic income. Everyone gets a monthly payment, regardless of whether they work. We tax or partly own the robots and the AI factories. The profit they generate doesn't go only to a few shareholders. A chunk of it gets routed back to everyone as a monthly payment, just for existing. Robots print value. The system skims a slice. That slice lands in your account. Again, this is speculation, but pretty probable. Personally, I would not want to live in a world where majority of people just bored. Because when a person has nothing to do, and their needs are mostly covered, they start doing silly shit.